So in this video, I'm going to be giving you my agency onboarding process 100% free of charge. This is an onboarding process I've used to successfully onboard hundreds of agency clients. Now, I've had so many compliments on this onboarding process over the years, so make sure you watch to the end so you know how to best use it. Okay, so this is the Facebook ads onboarding process that we use in our 60+ client agency. Now look, it looks basic, it looks simple, but I've had so many compliments on this over the years because of how simple it is. Now, I'm just gonna quickly run through it. So at the top here, the first section, we have an information and details section. This is where we get clarity on all the information about the business itself. So as you can see here, we've got business name, contact name, email addresses, time zone, website URL, ad account ID, daily ad budget, monthly ad budget, link to Google Drive created for images, and then goals. So again, this is extremely important. As you can imagine, having a central place if you need to remind yourself of what the ad budget is, or if you need to get access to all of the images and videos a client sent, having a central place for everything is extremely important. So the next section on this onboarding process is we actually get our client's business address. This is just if we ever want to do out of the box syncing stuff to help with retention and rapport building with our clients, like, sending them a card for their birthday or whatever it may be. We have it there. At any point, we have the opportunity to be able to surprise our clients and over deliver, which is extremely important. So the next one, section 4, is about understanding the client's business. So this is where we really get an idea on the business itself. For example, here we've got shipping area if applicable. Now, why is this important? So let's say there's an e-commerce business you work with and they only sell to the United States and they don't sell to Europe or Asia or anything like that. Obviously, that's going to be extremely important for you to know when you're setting up your ads and doing your targeting, be that yourself or the team that you have in place. Similar if it's a local business and they say we only service people within a 2-mile radius of our location, or that's where 99% of our customers come from. Obviously, that's important to know. Next up, competitors. This is extremely important for your media buyer to understand when setting up the ads. One of the best ways to have success is to model the success, see what's working, see what's not. So yeah, finding out the competitors, what keywords relate to the business, the key selling points, the best sellers, discount codes. As you can see, this is so fantastic to have because what a lot of people make the mistake of is they'll get a client, they'll take the client on, and then they'll have 2-3 weeks back and forth where they've constantly got to message clients for all of this information. Not only does that slow the process down, it looks sloppy, stuff can be missed. As you can imagine, when you've got the discount codes, the competitors, the best sellers, all this information in one central point, it makes that whole working process together way more efficient and actually makes you seem more professional as a business. So the next section here is customer lists. So in any kind of advertising platform, we can use customer lists to retarget, to create lookalike audiences. So again, having them upload customer lists here is fantastic. And then obviously some information on the customer avatar. I think it's a huge misconception that beginner marketers make is they think when they take on a client that they should know everything about that business. Truthfully, you don't. And your job is to market the business. You're not necessarily going to know the customer avatar for a million different niches and a million different businesses or clients that you take on. It's so important to just ask the client, who is your ideal customer? Everything from target age range to the gender, to their pain points, what makes them angry, things that they're afraid of. This is all information that can be used in the copy, right? Problem, agitate, solve. That's the most famous copywriting technique. If you know the problem that the client's given you, you can address this in the ad copy, in the ad headlines and things like that. What do these people desire? Do they have any specific language and lingo? Again, extremely important. Would you speak to a customer of a female, young fashion brand the same as you would running ads for insurance or accounting? Obviously not. So the lingo, understanding that's going to be important as well. Next up is a master list. So any important URLs, sometimes we'll have clients and they've got multiple different funnels or different pages. It's just important to understand what are all of those links, what are all of your products, and more importantly, where are you wanting us to send the traffic to in the ads? Again, extremely important. Logins and passwords. Again, this goes without saying. Some clients would prefer to use things like LastPass, but having access to those passwords is also going to be great to have in one central place. Emails for Slack. Again, getting those emails in the onboarding process so afterwards you can invite them straight to Slack. And then just some final details and preferences here at the bottom. Now, when a client fills out this onboarding process, what we then do is we download the onboarding process as a PDF and we upload that into our project management tool. So we have basically a big list of all our customers, and inside of all of those customers, we have all of their onboarding processes. This keeps everything central, everything in one place, and it just makes the whole process so much better. So all you need to do if you want access to this, unfortunately, you can't make a copy, but if you go straight to Google Forms, create a Google form and just copy this word for word, it will take you about 5 minutes to do, and then you can have your very own onboarding process in place, and the link to that is in the description down below.